In this video, I'll explain how to do a card module in Figma using variables. First of all, click on the screen to get the local variables. Click here and create variables. Choose number. I'll divide the variables into items and cart, but you can do it any way you like. So it's gonna be item / the first item is popsicle, and we need to count to know like the number. And the default, as you can see, is 1. Press on it, shift enter, and we're gonna change the second variable to be the gelato count. And the default is 1. What else we have here? For the items, we have the price. Again, shift enter, price, in this case 12, and popsicle price. And it's gonna be 5. Most of the time, we use the minimum value of 0 as a variable since we use it in the prototype. The second part is going to be the cart, where it has the bag or like the total item and the total pricing. So we're going to create variable. Again, it's going to be number, cart / total price and bags total. So the default right now is 17 and has 2 items. Okay, done. Next step is that we connect the text or the value to the variables. So the first one here, the popsicle count, and we connect it to popsicle count. Same thing here, gelato count, and so on and so forth. We connect each element to its variable. After we connect the values to the variables, now it's time to work on the prototype. We click on the chevron up icon, we go to prototype, and we press on plus, interaction, on click, we set variables. So once I press here, what's gonna happen in this module? First thing, we need each time we press here for this number to add 1, right? So we set the variables. Once I press here, on click, set variables, what's gonna happen? This variable, which we define as popsicle count, it's gonna become popsicle count plus 1, right? And we do the testing. I'd advise every time you set a variable, do a test, otherwise it will be hard to know the error in case unwilling results happen. We press chevron up and it's working. What else needs to be done? So once we click here, we need to add 1 to this value here, and we need this value to change, and we need the total to change. So 3 things gonna happen, right? Set variables, on click, total bag, it's gonna be the total bag plus 1. We do the testing. It's increasing. So here it's increasing, here it's increasing. And then what else needs to be done is the price. So set variables, and we're gonna tell Figma the total price is gonna be the total price plus the popsicle price. So now every time we press chevron up, everything looks good. And now we're gonna set the prototype for the chevron down. On click, set variables, popsicle count, gonna be popsicle count minus 1. Another variable, and it's gonna be the bags total, it's gonna equal to the bags total minus 1. It's almost like the plus, but in minus. Here, I'm gonna set another variable, and it's gonna be the total price, which is gonna give the value for the total price minus popsicle price. Let's test it out. Plus, 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 minus, minus, minus. But what happens if we go below 0. Here's the problem. What used to be called conditional statement, now the new Figma calls it check if else. So if the popsicle count is less than or equal to 0, then what's gonna happen? First thing, the bag's total, it's gonna be equal to gelato count, because if this is 0, then just use the count in here. This is what I'm telling Figma. We want to stop now this from becoming minus. So if you remember, we put a variable of 0. Now we're gonna use it. Check if the popsicle count less than or equal to 0. What we want to make is that the counter stops. So the popsicle count gonna become minimum value 0. So it doesn't come less than that, because we said 0 or less. So it's gonna stay 0 here and here. Now something's still happening to the price or the total. We put another conditional. By the way, guys, the new updates, if it's not organized well, it affects the flow, like the logical flow. So I just do it like set, then if. So now for the price, we're gonna say if the popsicle count less than or equal to 0, then what's gonna happen is that the total price going to be the gelato count multiplied by gelato price. So basically what I'm telling Figma here, if this value becomes 0, then just move and count whatever is here. Let's see. Let's stop from becoming in minus. Here the total is right, the bags is right, everything is right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy everything in here, paste it in here for the other chevron, for the chevron of the gelato. And we're just gonna press Command V, and everything is there. And now we're just gonna change the variable itself. So if it's popsicle, it's gelato, popsicle, it's gelato, and so on. Same thing here. We test it out. Everything seems right. Copy this value, Command C. After pressing on this blue one, Command C. We go here, Command V. We do the same. We change the variables. And with that, we are done. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you for watching. See you soon in a new video.